enemy of my enemy is my friend. And there's probably no better example of this than the Allied powers in World War II. Once the war in Europe ended in May of 1945, the glue holding the alliance together was gone. The threat now, in the eyes of the West, had gone from Nazi to Soviet domination of Europe. One of the top Americans who wanted to go to war with the Soviets was General George Patton. He said the Third Army, alone with very little help and with damn few casualties, could lick what is left of the Russians in 6 weeks. One other high-ranking official, who was at least somewhat sympathetic to Patton's viewpoint, was Winston Churchill. Churchill worked with Stalin, but he never trusted Stalin. He felt that Stalin was going to threaten Europe. Churchill asked the British Chiefs of Staff Committee to come up with a plan in case of war with the Soviet Union. A plan was quickly developed and was given the codename Operation Unthinkable. Operation Unthinkable was a preemptory attack on the Soviets by a combined American and British force. Right after this document was released, the head of the Soviet army ordered all Soviet forces in Poland to regroup and prepare for defensive operations. Many people think that this was early evidence of spies in the British intelligence service, a group that later became known as the Cambridge Five. Needless to say, none of this ever happened.